Welcome back, everyone, and happy almost Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Today I'm going to show you how to make turkey macaroons using candy corn and chocolate ganache. So these are really easy to make and they're fun to do for the holidays. So first things first, you're going to make your macaroons. And when you make your macaroons, you just need 2 large, which will be the top and the bottom of the turkey, and then 1 smaller macaroon for the head. So you're just gonna do that a couple of times, just to get as many turkeys as you need, really. So I have my top, my bottom for the body, and then I have the little one over here for the head. Let's bake these off and then we'll decorate. My macaroons have magically baked and they're ready to be filled. So I'm going to take chocolate ganache and I'm going to cut the tip of my bag 90 degrees so it's straight. And then I'm just going to fill the body first, like so. I'm going to take the top shell, put them together, and then stop once the chocolate hits the edge. And then before I do anything else, I'm going to start to make the feathers. So I like to use candy corn as the feathers. You can take it using the small part of the candy corn first, the white tip, and just push it into the side of your macaroons. Start about halfway and then work your way around so that you're covering the bottom or the top half, depending on how you're holding it. And this is going to make the feathers. Just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for the rest of the macaroons. Making turkey macaroons. Okay. And I think I'm gonna do some chocolate macaroons for this guy. I pretty much ate all of these. I love candy corn. I feel like candy corn should be an all-year candy, and I know it's so controversial. Kind of like cilantro, even though they're 2 totally different things. People either love or hate cilantro. I personally love it, like candy corn. Okay. Ugh, don't do that. Don't make a mess like me in the kitchen. After I finish eating the rest of the candy corn and doing the bodies of the turkeys, we're going to assemble the heads. So for the heads, I should probably swallow the candy corn before I talk to you. So rude, where are my manners? Okay, put a little bit of chocolate ganache in the center of the small macaroon, and then you're going to pop it on the top of the large macaroon like this. So you have the small macaroon on top of the large macaroon, and that's going to give you the face of the turkey. And you don't want to use too much chocolate because then it's going to get really messy. This is really just to kind of keep it in place. And we do it for the rest of them. If you find that your chocolate is really loose because it's warm or your hands are hot and you're melting the chocolate, you can always pop this tray into the freezer so that your chocolate sets a little bit, and then it's easier for you to work with your hands when you go to decorate. Now we get to decorate, which is the fun part, or it can make you really nervous, depending on what type of person you are. First, we make the eyes. And you can do happy eyes, sad eyes. If you're really, really skilled, you can do eyelashes. I like to do them all so that by the time I go back to the first one, they've dried a little bit. We'll make that guy with a little winky face. Next, we're going to do the snoo, which a lot of people call the wattle. It's the red thing that's on the bottom of the turkey's neck, but it's called a snoo. So for the snoo, we're going to take our red royal and we're going to cut the bag at an angle. Tiny, tiny, tiny cut at the top. And then you can always practice on your parchment, and you're just gonna do a little bit of a line starting at the middle of the face, like that. and hold it sideways so that it comes out flat. Now you can also use the leaf tip if you have a small leaf tip, and I prefer to use those, but I didn't have one today that was the right size. So we're doing just the bag, and if you don't have a tip, it's not a problem. Just cut it on the angle like I showed you. Next, we're going to use the orange, and that is going to be for the nose. So let's let this chill out and dry for just a minute so that our colors don't blend. Royal icing can dry out very quickly, so I always like to do a little piece or draw a little line on the side just to make sure that you don't get an explosion on your macaroon when you're not expecting it. Turkey macaroons for Thanksgiving or any time of the year, if you prefer. So easy and really cute to eat.